What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Pop Culture Gamers video. And today I have three special edition movie box sets to have a look at. So let's see what's in them, let's get them cracked open and what the contents of each one is. So we'll take them from right to left, because why not? So first off, we have Salem's lot. This is one from Arrow. Just recently picked this one up from HMV, and as we can see here, it's this one has the 4K Ultra HD limited edition contents. It's got the original TV miniseries, and also disc 2 has the theatrical versions and extras on here as well. So as we can see, this is a really high quality, it's good quality cardboard, quite thick. Obviously the dust cover's a little bit flimsy, but we're not going to hold that against it. And we have this lovely little book as well, talking about the movie. So there's lots of interesting stuff to read up about from there. Obviously it's a movie starring David Soul, who used to be on Starsky and Hutch, for those of you who were old enough to remember that. And there's also a poster. And the poster, because there's not quite enough room to be able to show you, but appears to be dual-sided as well. So there's a couple of bits of artwork in there. So as we can see, obviously one of them is not English. However, it's then got the classic sort of English version on there as well. So always nice to get the posters, not that we really actually do anything with them, but it's just one of them things. And then in terms of here as well, we've got a sticker for Salem's lot. We've got just an advertising card for what they've got, and then we've got the 4K original TV miniseries version, and then the 4K theatrical version in there as well. So quite a nice box set. This is one I've been wanting to get for a while, a movie, because I'm not even sure I've even actually ever seen it, but I definitely want to be able to watch it. So that's the first one. The second one is Westworld. Now, Westworld, such a classic movie, this one. Obviously this is the forerunner to the TV series Westworld. This one dates back to, I think it's the 70s when this was released, something like that. But basically it's where robots suddenly go mad, start killing everybody at this sort of like Disney World sort of themed park, where these robots are actually there for people's entertainment. And it's a classic movie starring Yul Brynner, who was also in movies like The King and I as well, and he played the lead evil robot. So we've got lots in this Blu-ray here. We've got the brand new 4K restoration from the original Arrow, negative by the Arrow films. We've got the Blu-ray presentation with Dolby Vision HDR 10, original lossless 4-channel stereo, 2-channel stereo, and also 1 mono options. We've got a DTS mix. We've got obviously the normal subtitles. We've got brand new audio commentary from the filmmaker David Kremer. We've also got Cowboy Dreams, a newly filmed conversation between Richard Benjamin and the producer, screenwriter Larry Kazaweski, and also a At Home on the Range, a brand new video interview with James Brolin, but there's lots of other stuff on there as well, so it's going to be quite a good set for me to have a look at, because I was a big fan of this movie back in the day when I was a little kid. Again, it's another one of these ones that's got these lovely sort of books, you know, the Great Yul Brynner there, as you can obviously see. But it's going to be really interesting reading some of this stuff in here. Obviously it covers an awful lot of the movie. And then, as with all of the Arrow movies, it seems, there is a poster. Again, it looks like it's dual-sided. So we have the artwork there, which is absolutely beautiful. And then the classic poster design for Westworld. And then in here we have some cards showing the cast. This is where you can see that Yul Brynner's turned, because his eyes have this sort of like reflective glow on it. There is obviously the same sort of card advertising another Arrow movie. And then just the one disc in this set. And then the final movie is the really excellent Excalibur. So this is a multi-disc set. There's 3 discs at the 4K Ultra HD limited edition content. Disc 1's a main feature. Disc 2 has about the making of, To Be a Knight, to Follow the King, When Death Was But a Dream, and so on and so forth. But this is sort of like an amazing movie, starring, if I remember rightly, I think it's got Helen Mirren in it as Arthur's sister, one of her early roles, where this follows the tale of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. There is again another book, obviously very nicely created. Yes, that is Helen Mirren when she was young. So the tale with Merlin as well, and Sir Lancelot. I mean, that's a name you don't really hear these days, isn't it? Lance. You don't get that name very much, but evidently in this period of time you had Lancelot. Ha ha ha. But yeah, it's quite an amazing movie, and the music for this movie is brilliant as well. And then we have the artwork that's on the cover. Again, it's another double-sided poster, so as you can see, all of the artwork there. And then on the back side is the alternative artwork, which is just utterly brilliant. But I used to be a big fan of the King Arthur movies when I, or not movies, but the King Arthur lore when I was much younger. So having this movie in my collection in 4K, because I already have it in Blu-ray, but having a 4K version is just really what I want. So yeah, those are 3 of my recent purchases, which are the 4K versions of Excalibur, Westworld and Salem's Lot. And then as a bonus feature, I've also got imported from America, actually, because in England they'd run out of it, Strange New Worlds. So this is season 3, the latest one that has been on Paramount, and there's some goodies in this one. I mean, it's quite a nice sort of case. These aren't finger marks as well. That's the other, I think it's part of the design, which is interesting. Opening it up, as we can see, there are 3 discs for this. Obviously they're all 4K. This is one of those sort of series that is a little bit controversial, especially with the latest, one of the later episodes where it's a musical. Some fans really hated it. Personally, I thought it was quite funny. I liked it and felt it was very much sort of in the spirit of episodes, like a piece of the action from the original series, but some fans don't agree. And then we've got some stickers. So we've got the Star Trek 60th anniversary. We have one for Strange New Worlds with number 1 and Pike. One with Nurse Chapel and Spock. And then the final one with Uhura, and I can never remember her name, but she's a great actress. I do like her on the show. She's a pilot for the ship. So if you're watching and you're that actress, I really apologise. I can't remember your character's name. But yeah, that's it. That's the box set for Strange New Worlds, which is also very, very nice. So that's it. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.